Hello guys, I am here at the soap making shack at Silver Dollar City. So, for all of you who need a trivia quiz, in 1990 I came here after graduation, saw the soap maker, absolutely fell in love with soap, and then I got a job making soap. Except back then we hand stirred it because we didn't have blenders like we do now. So, let's watch her make hot process soap. Hello!
Hello, how are you?
Good. What is your name?
My name is Darla Kelly.
All right. How long have you been making soap?
Oh, I've been making soap for about about 7 years now.
Oh, wow. All right. Can you tell me a little bit about the process that you do for the big kettles of large batch process, hot process soap?
Well, in our case, we're mimicking the old open fire cook. So what we're going to do is we start out with about 12 gallons of water, and then once we get that into our kettle, we add 25 pounds of lard. And then we'll melt that down, bring that to a slight simmer, and then we add 3 gallons of lye water. Now, once we add that lye water, we bring the heat up to about 350 to 400 degrees. And we will boil it for at least 3.5 hours. Now, there are times when it does take a little longer. The weather does kind of have an effect on it. Barometric pressure, humidity. So sometimes it can take as long as 8 hours to cook. I don't stir it constantly like we would with our modern soap making. Because we allow it to boil, it will move itself basically. And we'll just stir it every so often. And once it's done, you can see it's very watery right now. Once it's done, it will be about the consistency of Elmer's glue. So very, very fluid. At that point, we'll take it off the heat. We will dip it into a bucket. And that is where I'll add any kind of essential oil, coloring if I want to. And then we'll pour it into my wooden molds in the back. Now, because I cook so hot, my wooden molds have to sit at least 8 hours, and some of my log molds will sit about 48 hours. Wow. Because they are so dense, it takes that long for them to cool off. My soap is ready to use right out of the pot. It does not have to sit for 4 to 6 weeks. The lye is saponified directly with the cook. Once we cut our bars, traditionally on the farm, you would set your bars out for about 5 days to harden. We don't get that luxury here. So our soap is pretty soft at first when you buy it. And then we usually tell our guests that go ahead and unwrap it, let it sit and dry for a few days. If they need to use it, they can. It just won't last as long in the shower as if they allowed it to dry.
So I have some bars that I bought 10 years ago still.
Yes,
and they're like this big now. They're super tiny, but
yes,
they are rock hard. So
oh, yes.
They're solid.
Rock hard, and they'll be good for another 10 years.
So how many of these do you make a day?
Oh, I make the equivalent of about 250 bars a day.
Wow.
And some of those are in log form, or what we call loaves nowadays. Mm-hmm. Some of them are in cake form or bars nowadays. I wish I could tell you exactly how many pounds this batch is, but because we use more water than we do in the modern processes, we factor in the weight of the water as well. So
why do you do more water instead of a bigger water discount?
Because we cook so hot. We're cooking at, as I said, 350 to 400 degrees. If we did not add at least a little bit of water, our fats would scorch. And I think any soap maker knows scorched fats is not a good thing.
Yeah, that's bad.
It doesn't smell good. It don't work good. I have scorched my soap before. It comes out like a Jell-O jiggler.
It does, doesn't it? I didn't think about it.
The funny thing is, though, when it finally dries, the glycerin will crystallize in it and give you what's similar to a pumice soap.
Oh, interesting.
And so my husband tries to get me to scorch at least one batch at home.
That's a good idea. I never thought about that, actually.
I keep telling them that's like asking a painter to mess and, paint a crooked tree or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny. All right. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Do they have a scrub in it?
No, ma'am. Those are shaving soap.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. That's getting nice and thick, isn't it?
Nice and thick. And you'll see when I take my paddle out here.
Yep. Wow.
And I'm actually looking for a few things on that. I like that ribbon, although it could be a little bit better. I want it to be clear on this paddle. And of course, we all know we're looking for that Vaseline. So, right now it's almost done. If I absolutely had to, I could pour it into my molds and it would be okay. But it wouldn't be the consistency that I would really want.
Well, and it would probably take longer to dry too, right?
A little bit, yes. Yeah, it would take a few extra days.
Wow. So this is like 3 hours later, 4 hours later. So how much longer do you think you have?
Oh, maybe half hour, maybe.
Half hour. Wow. Cool. Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. This is just the original here.
Oh, wow.
Just a nice slab mold, and we'll get about 48 bars and a little bit of scrap off of that.
48 bars out of here, and they're what, 5 ounce bars probably? 6 ounce?
About that. We really don't measure them too much because they still have their water weight.
Yeah.
Until they completely dry.
Yeah.
Huh. Probably completely dry. They're about 4 ounces.
Wow.
Go give me a big bowl, Mike. In the off. Okay. Do we still have our Amazon store? Yes, we do. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shoot! I lost it. Oh, go give me a big bowl, Mike. In the off. This is not good.
Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Okay guys, so if you just watched me on Facebook, you just saw I had a major overflow issue. Oh, it was the worst I've ever had. Figures, it's my last batch of soap. I go out with a bang. I have soap all over everywhere. I have no idea if the lye will eat my new countertops or not. So
my phone fell into the soap, so my phone may be ruined. This is Mike's phone I'm using now. He told Jack, do not let Mom touch my phone. Why not, Jack? Jack, what would you say if Mom said, let me have Dad's phone?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, believe it or not, continue with the soap here. Oh, have mercy, Tara. Oh, Tara, Tara, Tara. Yeah, wow, this one is really going fast. Holy schmoly. What a mess, because you know I don't have enough to do as it is, so let's just create more messes for yourself, Tara Jean. Ugh. Mike is over there trying to save my phone. So I'm gonna pour in my embeds. And we're gonna see if I can squeeze all these in here. I don't know if I can. And I'm just gonna pour the rest of these in and hope it works. All right.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Like, you have more soap shreds than you do actual soap.
Well, I probably do. So it looks like we have to get our cell phone now. So please buy our soap. Don't get stuck. Help me pay for a new phone.